Travis and Emily Elwood never imagined that they would call Billings, Montana, home.
Hey, we're not going that way.
The couple moved here from Portland, Oregon last year when the pandemic forced them to reevaluate their priorities.
Really just shook things up in everybody's day-to-day lives and just kind of opened their eyes, broke off those chains and shackles that kind of held them in place.
They're part of a great reshuffling taking place in this country. According to Zillow, more than 1 in 10 Americans have moved in the past year.
As a result of the pandemic, a lot of workers have been untethered from their offices. And so that means they can broaden their search horizons for real estate. They're looking for good value further away from those downtown cores. And that's led to home price increases and fast selling real estate in suburbs and secondary markets.
The couple had long talked about leaving Portland for a more affordable city.
Rent for like a small apartment is quite astronomical. I mean, you're looking $1,700 to $1,900 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment.
When Emily began working remotely, giving them financial security, they decided it was time to take the plunge.
We never in Portland would have been able to afford a house there, at least nothing like what we have now. We were making pretty good money, but we just realized we were never going to be able to buy there.
Billings had almost everything they were looking for.
We wanted something that provided us new or different opportunities than we originally had.
The Montana city is #1 on the Wall Street Journal Realtor.com Emerging Housing Markets Index. What did you think when you heard that? Were you surprised?
I think people are kind of waking up to what many of us here have known.
Bill Cole is the mayor of Billings.
COVID reminded us that life is not all about jobs and money. It's about relationships, quality of life, and being part of a community. And Billings has those intangibles.
Rounding out the Emerging Markets Index list, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and Fort Wayne, Indiana, showing that smaller, more affordable cities are becoming some of the more popular places to live in the country.
Looking at a lot of different data indicators on things like amenities and quality of life, like low commute times, things like decent wages and low unemployment rate, that makes these areas well-rounded places where you'd actually want to live. And if you invest in real estate in these markets, you can expect a good return.
Our mortgage here is actually less than what we were paying in rent in Portland.
They traded in their 2-bedroom apartment for this 4-bedroom house with a backyard for their 2 dogs. And Travis found a local job almost immediately. Billings has a population of less than 200,000 people, but its unemployment rate hovers around 3%, lower than the national average.
There's a lot of great things that Billings has going for it. It's just beginning to be discovered.
Husband and wife realtors Megan and Jason Wood sold the Elwoods their house.
Living in Billings and living in south central Montana is all about being close to the mountains and having the access to the river and the desert and some of the other nice outdoor activities.
Like many mid-sized cities, Billings is experiencing a pandemic real estate boom.
Pre-pandemic, in 2019, there was about 3.5 months worth of inventory sitting on the market. Today, we have about 3 weeks worth of inventory.
Houses are moving very quickly here, so you have 3, 4, 5 days to get an offer in and get an offer accepted.
While still less expensive than many cities, prices are going up. The average single-family home price in Billings and the surrounding area was $376,248 in June, up almost 28% from a year earlier. And it seems new homes can't be built quickly enough to keep up with the demand. Almost all the homes in this subdivision, which range from $350,000 to $700,000, are already sold.
We've got these barn doors here, which lead into the laundry room and mudroom.
And this particular kitchen has quartz countertop over the island.
The master bedroom's in its own wing of the house. Large room, nice high vaulted ceiling.
With remote work freeing many people from their daily commute, families looking to stretch their dollar and their square footage are buying up the suburbs too.
How do you even sum up what the market is like right now? Janae, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So here's the 2nd bedroom.
Pat Davis has been selling real estate in the New Jersey suburbs of New York City for nearly 30 years.
You've got skylights here.
In the midst of the pandemic, are you getting a lot of families who had been in the city paying a whole lot of money for not a whole lot of space coming out here, and they're helping fuel this market?
Absolutely. We have a lot of young people coming in with children that are looking for these types of homes, starter homes, 3 bedrooms, looking to entertain their families and have them come out. So welcome. You have a beautiful living room, hardwood flooring. What I love is the windows. So you have these large windows, let in a lot of the natural light, wood burning fireplace.
Davis just listed this house in Montclair, New Jersey for $639,000. The town of Montclair has become a magnet for families who want to live in the suburbs but still have easy access to New York City. With its direct trains, highly rated schools, and quaint downtown areas, it is much of what home buyers are willing to pay top dollar for.
We have a little breakfast nook. This is what everyone loves. White cabinets, granite counters, stainless steel appliances. So it works. Absolutely, absolutely. What we're seeing is a lot of families with young children, 2 and younger. So this is a great
talking my language.
Starter home. Great starter home, but it could also be beyond, right? So starter home plus. Formal dining room, and again, the beautiful accents.
Pat says the house went into contract for more than the asking price after just 13 days on the market.
We did weekend open houses, Saturday, Sunday. We had over 50 people come through.
But not everyone can afford this. The boom has locked out many first-time buyers across the country who are losing their dream homes to all cash above ask offers.
We quickly became outbid and did not end up getting the house.
We kept seeing houses on the market that would be gone within, some of them literally 24 hours.
It's really disheartening.
It's really tough to compete in a market like this if you're a first-time home buyer and you don't have the down payment money. If you're using one of the products that's available for people that are first-time home buyers that don't have a lot of down payment money, they're just not able to compete in this marketplace.
In Billings, Montana, the Elwoods had to pay over asking price to close the deal on their house.
We ended up having to put, about $30,000 more for above the asking price. And even with that, we were one of 10 offers that came in.
But for Emily and Travis, their new life in Billings makes it all worth it.
I'd do it 100 times over.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.